Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to be here. And today is Monday, 13th of October. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. As you can see, normally Mondays we have Monday Fun Day, but today, and whilst we are in this transition into Victory with Ash and beyond, there will be no more Monday Fun Days. I think it's really important at the moment to utilize the time wisely in the days leading up to this to give you guys information that is pertinent to what we are all doing. We may bring it back afterwards, maybe different format or something, but Jane and I certainly felt that maybe Monday Fun Day had run its course a little bit, but obviously when we see what's happening in Victory with Ash and beyond, then we might come back with something else. But for now, it's just little old me, unfortunately. So here to bring you some news and updates. As far as your OES is concerned, there's nothing new popped there, but any day. Now this week, we were told, weren't we, by our CEO, Ash Mufareh, to keep an eye out in your OES this week for more details of what is going to be happening moving forward into Victory with Ash. That is going to be this week. What part of this week, we don't know. But that is where it's going to be. So please, 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 guys, make sure that you are logging in on a regular basis, 1 or 2 times a day, or be in contact with all the relevant social media, because I'm sure as soon as that pops, it is going to be spreading like wildfire. Anyway, today I wanted to actually go over Susie's live that she did yesterday. Now, yesterday was a big day for me and Jane. We did Miles for Smiles, went all the way up north to see Jane's mum and back again in the same day, and a couple of visits to other family members. It's a long old trek, 330 odd, nearly 340-mile round trip. So we were quite tired when we got back yesterday, and very glad I didn't have to do a live actually, because it would have put a lot of pressure on us, because we spent an awful long time in the car, and as Chris Johnson would know, 300 odd miles is a long way to be driving, that's for sure. And we had the dogs with us, so we had to stop, but she did a very good live, and this was after she'd spoken to our CEO Ash Mufareh, and I thought it'd be wise for me to recap Susie for a change rather than what she did the other week and recapped me. And the reason I'm doing this is so that maybe the way that I deliver it is different to Susie's, and so it might make a little bit more sense to those that are out there as well. So it was all about the value of Victory with Ash. This was the main reasoning behind what Ash wanted to tell you guys, was what value we are going to get within it. And it's also something I'm going to expand on this week a little bit as well. But what is happening at the moment is that we are being prepared, I suppose, for this transition into Victory with Ash. We've all been talking about it. We're all getting you ready, where to look out for the information to go, what we'll have to do. Obviously, the information that we get in the OES back office is going to give us a lot more information of what we have to do and what we have to look out for. But for now, we collectively, all the loudspeakers, people who are doing lives, are getting you, preparing you for us. So it's not just about preparing, it's also about strengthening certain areas of our knowledge, I suppose, which is going to happen within Victory with Ash. It's not just going to be your average e-learning platform. If any of you have done, well, here in the UK, we've got a thing called Open University. It's been around for many, many years, and it was the forefront, I suppose, of e-learning, digital learning, that came off the back of universities. So if you wanted to do, for instance, a degree at home that follows the degree that you would do if you attended university, you would go and you would open up a course in Open University. Now, what we are going to see within Victory with Ash is not something like that which we could have bought off the shelf. We could have gone to universities, colleges, libraries even, and got a lot of e-learning literature and material that we could have utilized for our Victory with Ash platform to teach us the necessary skills. But it's a lot more defined than that. This is very bespoke. This is something that is specific for what we need to move forward to that big, bold, beautiful shared dream that we are going to as the ultimate business. What are we looking for? What is it going to give us when we are in Victory with Ash? It's going to give us exclusive training, preparing us for the main business, the big, bold, beautiful shared dream. So it is very defined to what our needs are going to be. Mike Ellis did an excellent video today talking about how our CEO is going to make sure that we have the necessary training to be successful in the ultimate business. It is not going to be generic info. It's very bespoke, like I said, and it is going to equip us all with the right tools of knowledge to be able to be successful. Now, I've said that if it is going to be sort of course related, then we will have as much time as needed to be able to be taken through the progression of the courses in the manner that you are probably au fait with when you do any courses online, whether it is health and safety or other learnings within your business. You are probably very used to how these courses work online. For those that aren't, it's extremely easy. Remember, our CEO is not about making things difficult. It's all about giving the right information in the easiest way possible so that we all understand it and we can progress through it. So with this right knowledge, specific, okay, to our journey together, by the way, this customized, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. This customized style of knowledge is going to be very important for all of us to learn what we need to know. It is preparing us. It is training us. It will be not only knowledgeable, but it will also be informative. It's not just going to be about things we need to know. Thank you, Chris. It is about lots of other things as well. Remember, our CEO has already told me, and I relayed this to you, that he is extremely excited to meet us all in Victory with Ash so he can talk a lot more openly. So if you take that logic of what he said forward into Victory with Ash, there is going to be a way for us all to communicate within there. Again, very exciting because it's not just going to be a learning platform for all of us. There's going to be ways that we are communicated within that platform as well. And yes, it is going to be about the next business. We are going to be taught about the next business within Victory with Ash in that safe environment. Why is it a safe environment? Well, for a start, the first wave of people who are invited will get their referral links all at the same time, and then the second wave of people will be coming in through those referral links, and all of these people will be doing KYCs, every one of us. Why? It's important to know who is there. Everyone will have to do their KYC to proceed into Victory with Ash. It's an important part of the business to make sure who we're dealing with. It's also part of the business being able to keep people to account for their actions. If you don't know who they are, who are you going to bring to task if they fall foul of the rules of this business. What else are we going to see in there? Well, for a start, we're going to see something that's extremely new and fresh. It's not going to be something you may have seen somewhere else. It's going to be customized specifically for our needs. It's also going to have exclusive material in there, stuff that has been written by our tech guys for us. This is not going to be stuff that we've rehashed or changed slightly so that it fits in with our needs and narratives. This is something that is being well thought out, that has been exclusively done for all of us in Victory with Ash, so that we have the necessary knowledge and base for us to move forward. He also said that what we are going to see there, we could have charged an awful lot of money, hundreds, if not thousands, for this course that we're going to be doing. But it's not going to be available outside Victory with Ash. It's only going to be available inside this bridging area, the training center, the stadium, whatever you want to call it. And this is important for all of us, because this is what we will be able to utilize. Another part of what we'll be able to utilize to invite people to come and join, to be able to say, come and join us and learn. It's free. Come and have a look. It's free. And this course and the system itself will then take people through it, and then they will know all about it at the end. Mike Ellis talked about systems a lot today in his live. Very, very important, and really is interesting to understand how systems are very powerful. What are we going to see there? I don't know, but it is certainly going to take us from one place to another through an area of training, videos, literature, so that we come out at the end all with the same knowledge base. How do I know it's going to be the same knowledge base? Because normally these courses will not let you proceed to the next video or the next literature you have to read, or multiple choice if it's there, I don't know. Okay, until you have grasped what that part of the course is talking about. And this is why I know that when everybody comes out the other side, we are going to be equally knowledgeable as everybody else. At the moment, there's a lot of differentiation between an awful lot of us. And remember, it's not going to be just in English. It will be in the future in different languages. But right at the moment, okay, we are talking about English as the language that is going to be there. Maybe moving forward, I'm sure it's going to be translated into lots of other languages as well. It might even be there right at the moment. So the only way to get this course is through somebody else's referral, or unless you've been selected for that priority position. Now, talking of people who may not have done the application, or people who might not be successful with their priority positioning, how do you guys enter Victory with Ash? Very easy. You choose anybody that you feel you would like to join within their circle and ask them for a link. Anybody. Everybody trusts different people. Everybody resonates with different people. Everybody really looks at other people in different manners. So choose wisely who it's going to be. Why? Because it is important that you choose your circle correctly. You are not going to benefit any more by being part of somebody else's circle, that's for sure, because it is going to be based on your efforts and not nobody else's. But one thing is certain, is that if you choose somebody that you trust and somebody that you acknowledge, then there is more probably help from those people going to be there than somebody who doesn't know you at all. We need to sort of understand as well that the company has changed and we need to change as well. Part of that change is understanding that this is not going to be a passive income. This is something that we will have to do some sort of work to be successful. And I'm sure that all of us collectively want to have the right people within our circles so that we work with the right people to get the most out of what the business is going to give us. Freeloaders in the UK, we call them. This is not one of those times where freeloaders are going to be successful within a business. It's not just a question of opening an account and then expecting to see the money. That's not how it's going to work. It is going to be based on your efforts of what you do for your business. And that is exactly how it should be. And that is my opinion. People might not agree with me, but for me, I think the more effort you put into something, the more you deserve to get out of it. And that is how I've always been brought up in life, is that if I put the maximum amount of effort into something, then I stand a very good chance of getting the maximum out of it because of my efforts. And if we all have that initiative to want to do that collectively as a circle of people, then we will be very successful. As Azar Khan said it, another one of our sayings here in the UK is tire kickers. People who go, yeah, 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 and they just look and they are not prepared to do any work. Anyway, I'll talk more in the future about kind of the people I'll be looking for. I'm certainly looking for a lot of people who are prepared to take the initiative. That is what I'm looking for. And hopefully there is a great many of you out there who, unless you are successful in your priority positioning, would like to join me. Obviously, I'm going to be selective, same as Susie McRae is going to be. Who wants it the most? We've talked about this before, haven't we? But I'm very excited moving forward. Can't wait to see what's there. I've got lots of ideas. I hope you guys are mulling over strategies, things that you are looking forward to doing, and to share it with other people. We're going to be given all this information moving forward into Victory with Ash. I'm certain that our CEO has thought of every single scenario and put something in place to assist us with all of the things that we will need to share moving forward in our business. I've said it before, common sense makes sense for us to be successful. And if he can do everything in his power to make us successful with tools and templates and written literature, material, etc., then again, we are successful, the company are successful, and everybody is very, very happy. I'm sure this is going to happen. I'm sure this is what we will see, and this is going to be part of our journey with Victory with Ash. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. I will come on tomorrow and I will pick something else out, unless obviously we see something in our OES, and then obviously I'll talk about that as well. But apart from that, I thought I'd just recap what Susie said with the information that she got from Ash Mufareh and relay it back to you. That's it from me. Bye for now.